8 years, Storm Products has been committed to you, the bowler. From our humble beginnings to where we are now, our goal has always been to provide bowlers the best equipment possible. Our DNA makes us who we are. It is the very root of our existence. From where it began, to where the process starts, and to where history is made.
Thank you, Phil Chrisman, Dave Sims, Barbara Chrisman. Thank you.
If bowling and giving defines who we are, then it is technology that fuels us to keep moving forward. Hank Boomershine walks us through some of the technological milestones we've seen here at Storm Bowling Products.
Leader in the industry. We always pride ourselves in technology, but we really pride ourselves in being, and we've talked many times about being the bowler's company.
Run me through some of the milestones technologically Storm's hit throughout its history.
I mean, first and foremost, Storm's been probably the longest continuous manufacturer of reactive urethane bowling balls. We had Keith Orton was one of the pioneers of reactive materials from the Excalibur days here in Utah, and then him and Bill Chrisman got together and basically started building reactive bowling balls from the very start, 1991. I think 98 was probably a big milestone for us as well too. That was a William Deacon and a Keith Orton and a Mike Truitt, and part of the R&D team developed a split density asymmetric ball. So El Nino was that very first one of the flagships of unique asymmetry to come out of Storm Products, and that kind of rocketed us forward in technology and ball motion. And then the rad discs were the first of those, and they were very quick spinning balls, spun up very fast, and something that gave a tremendous amount of ball motion in the day. And that a lot of that's been that weight block technology we've talked about. And one of my first designs to come out of this building was the nucleus core on the rotogrip side, which was an elliptical mass bias ball. And that was technology that some of the others in the industry was like, why are you doing that? And I said, we were trying to make a shape that was very strong in its preferred spin axis, but worked for a lot of different styles of players. We also had some milestones around that 2008 time frame with virtual gravity. And people say, well, the gravity shift came first. Well, the one that really stood out was the virtual gravity, because it was the first of the big, huge, what we call super covers. The R2X cover stock super cover was something that created more friction with the lane, had more these linkage chains in the urethane. I remember having some conversations with people that kept saying, it just seems like the ball gets better and better the more you bowl with it. And it was one of the very first of these big super cover reactives that even as it started to smooth up a little bit, it still had so much adhesion to the lane that it really gave us a whole different look than anyone else. The R2S covers were very popular covers. We introduced a high road. So technology on one side, a core that we've been using for a long time and some different models of it in that high road, but ironically the high road's still around today, so 2008 till 2023. So we're coming up on 15 years of use of a technology that was kind of a breakthrough of putting that R2S cover on that shape and everything else that gave us a tremendous amount of ball motion and worked in a wide variety of patterns and conditions and players. The virtual gravity shape was such a good shape, and we had it in a lot of different covers. I think the one that really stood out in technology-wise, 2011, was a virtual gravity nano. So it was the first time we used nanotechnology. Tom Hess made the Masters look like he was bowling league that year. Just absolutely ran away with it. And that was the first of the nano covers, and that was really big for us. And we've used derivations of the nano covers over the years. We've had a lot of great shapes in asymmetry-wise with like the Code series balls, the Physics series balls. You had the Rad 4 technology, and then you had the atomic core technology. All those things using the ellipses to create unique ball paths and motion that made us stand out from others in the industry. But we really pride ourselves in being, and we've talked many times about being the bowler's company. And that fuels us to make sure that we make the best products in the industry, and we continue to move forward with technology. And we saw even this year in 2023, we've seen the introduction of a Sentinel core in the Absolute and a Supercoil core that's found in the DNA. Those are two, once again, unique shapes in technology that kind of keeps pushing us farther and farther forward. And there's a lot more things to come. And the R&D side of what we're doing right now is there's some technology out there that's going to be years and leaps ahead of what we've done in the past. And we're just looking forward to what the future holds. And we're looking forward to Storm Products delivering the absolute best technology and the best products in the industry.